Bush administration, but there's too many people trying to make America look bad. That they're putting us down in front of everybody. When we got I've always told my students we had the greatest nation in the history of the world, and I really feel that. I've got 3 flags hanging in my room. I'm proud of those flags. I'm proud of it. And another thing, these kids don't realize what the flag represents. It represents our nation, but also to me, it represents the people who have died to give you the right to badmouth our nation, to badmouth everything.
Well put.
It's to me that's just a disgrace. All right, we need to move on. We've only got a couple minutes left. We've run. You want to hold that one until next week? We do that one.
I don't know. We need to get an expert on here. And I was talking with a young lady just before we started taping about online dating do's and don'ts, and she seemed to be an expert. I wonder if we could get her on possibly.
Come on. I'll turn the camera around.
I'm not gonna
let me get that camera turned around.
Call her name or anything like that. She's sitting there looking at us saying,
I don't know.
We
Come
can't
on
hear
over.
you. Just tell us about your experience.
Somebody just tell us about your experience. I don't know. She's going to have to.
Come on. Come on,
Come on.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. Did I say her name?
I think so. It's not on, no.
Right. She doesn't have on a
you don't
pink
want
shirt.
You don't want to come on over here, huh? I know with a pink shirt.
Just say something. Say anything.
Come on. It's spontaneous. Okay.
All right.
Well,
talk it over with her agent.
Let me see. We started. I'm trying to make sure what time we start here. We got
about 6 minutes.
We got about 6 minutes. Okay, so go ahead. We got time to go ahead and do that. We'll do that one. A few weeks ago we talked to y'all about we gave you those dating do's and don'ts. 10 things the guys mistakes they make.
Guys make with women.
So we're adding a little bit. We're going to add a little bit more each time. And I found some stuff online here about online dating do's and don'ts.
And I've looked at some of this, and this is really kind of common sense. Because if I was gonna online dating, what are you gonna do? You gonna talk your way through dinner?
But the thing is though, there's a lot of people that don't follow these little simple rules.
Yeah, well,
they go jump in and boom, they're in trouble. One way or another.
The first thing I want to see is a picture.
Yeah,
that's number one.
Now see, I every once in a while, just for the fun of it, I go to some of these dating sites and just put it just for the fun of it.
Right.
But I want to see what kind of people are doing. And there's some pretty girls out there.
Really?
On there. There's some really pretty girls out there. So
Cook would know.
Huh?
He'd know.
I'm just kind of browsing. I haven't done anything but browse. Okay. All right, but the thing is, you start a conversation. What you want to do is you got to get to know them because there's a lot of crazy people out there.
Yes, there are.
There's a lot of crazy people out there, and you don't know if you're talking to a 40-year-old man or a 40-year-old woman, or it could be a 12-year-old. Could be a 40-year-old man pretend to be a 40-year-old woman, or a 36 or a 20-year-old woman. He could be faking all that, and the next thing you know, they're digging your body up out of the river or something.
That's right. You wake up and you're minus one kidney.
Yeah.
And it happens.
It does. Stuff like that happens. And I bet they're going to show it on that new CSI. CSI's got a new show coming out this summer.
I don't watch CSI.
Oh man, CSI Law and Order, man, you can't go wrong.
No, I like Law and Order. I just watch.
CSI, man, you want to talk about getting some blood and guts? They go right in. We're not talking about right in. I'm talking about right in. They take the camera with you. Yeah. So it's graphics, but it's good.
You know what? I was watching NYPD Blue. I just gotten really up on that until we started taping this show on Tuesday night. And I don't watch it anymore.
But we're now on Monday nights now.
Right.
By the way, that's a reminder. We're back on Monday night. We're on Monday nights now.
I really want to catch the Chappelle show. It's tomorrow night. Okay.
Yeah.
Chappelle show. I watched that.
Okay.
And The Sopranos, of course.
I never got into The Sopranos.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I'm an old Nash Bridges man. I still watch Nash.
Nash Bridges?
Yeah.
I watched an episode or two of Nash Bridges. It was okay.
I thought I'd seen all of them. I saw one the other day. I hadn't seen.
Yeah.
And I went online. You used to have it online, and they have all the episodes, and I was checking them off as I went. Trying to catch them.
Cheech Marin is on there with Nash Bridges and Don Johnson. Where's Chong?
Chong was on a couple shows. He's on the 70 show.
Yeah.
He's on the 70 show.
Must be up in smoke.
Well, because he was in jail for a while.
Really?
He got trouble selling some, I think, bongs or something on too. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to get to this, I guess, next week because we're coming right out of time here.
Yeah.
And that's one of the problems when you have an unscripted show like what we do.
Just go from the hip, man.
You shoot from the hip, like you said, whatever pops in, that's it. So, and we got several things, and we'll put them online one of these days. I get time to put them on there, and get you to take a look at it. Also, one thing I do want to get this in real quick. I got some friends that do this. Y'all know gas prices are going up.
Right.
All right, and we do this at Maggio's, and we're friends with a lot of folks here. These guys that deliver the pizzas, they use their own gas. They don't get very much money from the store for it. And, if they come to your house, tip them. It don't have to be a lot. Give them a buck or two, for the average. If you want out to eat, you'd spend that money on gas, plus you'd leave the waitress a tip. Well, they're bringing it to you. You get to sit at home. I had a friend that went to one house he told me about. Guy came to the door with a towel wrapped around him. Big old chubby guy. He's afraid the towel's going to fall off. He told me about that. So, you don't have to get dressed up. But, what's it hurt to give them an extra dollar? Tip the driver. And when you're in the store, tip the waitress. Okay? You happy now? Okay. All right. And come on out. Let Maggio's know that you appreciate them letting us come out here and tape this, because we really do, because otherwise we'd probably be, in my backyard somewhere.
Yeah.
And I don't think my wife would like that, all these lights and stuff. I guess I'm going to wrap it up for this show. If I got the time right, I'm not sure. Does it look about right?
Boy, I tell you, I don't know.
I think we're right at that time limit, so...
right at my bedtime. I'm sleeping.
Yeah, that's what I'm fixing to do, too. We're starting to do this later and later, it seems like, each week.
Yeah.
So, and I am working on... I'm trying to convince them to give us... I'm trying to bribe a couple of these guys to give us a better time slot, but it ain't worked yet. So,
okay. But we appreciate you hanging in and watching.
Yeah, come out Monday nights and visit. And,
ma'am, if you just give me 1 minute, I promise I'll sign your autograph.
Yeah,
you and
come out here
with you.
If any of y'all are big, you want to come and stand in front of this crowd, we appreciate it. All right, until next week, I guess that's going to be us.
Yeah, that's going to be it. And also, we may need to take an application for a bouncer.
There you go.
It's about time. If you got some club experience or some security experience and you're
blonde, female, cute, we'll take you too. No. All right, we're out of here. I'm going to get myself in trouble. All right, y'all take it easy. Miss Jones, we'll see you next week.
All right, man.
We're gone. Bye-bye.